Hi, welcome back to the Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady. This is episode 152 of our knitting, crocheting, sewing, whatever craft we're up to podcast. We are located 60 miles south of Chicago in Bradley, Illinois. You can find us on everywhere. Ravelry, Facebook, Instagram, and Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Karen was not able to make it today. As soon as we started recording, I felt like I have an eyelash in my eye. So she should hopefully be back next time. Weather report. It's cold, and it's going to get colder. For Christmas, it's going to be down, I thought I saw like 6 degrees. And that's like before the wind, and we always have wind, so. It is Sunday the 18th, around 4:45, and it's about 22 degrees. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right in. Words. This always happens when I'm by myself, guys. Jump right in. It will probably be a fairly quick one. I say that all the time, but we'll see. Let me do shop stuff first. So I do have a few new ones that I've added in since the last podcast. We'll start with the sock size drawstrings. Got Gilmore Girls. The top is also the inside of the bag. On the sock size, I have 3 of those left. This one, I will confess, I bought it because I liked it and I kept a sock size bag for myself. Guys, look how cute this is. The Tootsie Rolls, there's, I'm going the wrong way. The owl. It is adorable. So I only have 1 left in the sock bag. Medium bags. Is that really all the medium bags I had? Yep. Gilmore Girls. I've got only 2 of those left. And then that brings us to wireframe bags, which I was out previously. So I did do a few of those as well. We have one in the candy fabric. It is just such a fun fabric. And the inside is the red with the white polka dots as well. I am down to only 2 of those. On the Gilmore Girls, I'm down to only 2 on those as well. And then this fabric, this is, I only made wireframe bags in it. And I will say I won't be sad if one of them stays in the shop because I would love one. Guys, little Yorkies. Look how adorable. It has little bones. It is so cute. Let me open it up and show you the inside. Got a really pretty tan in there. And those, I have 3 of those. So those are all the... Oop, I do have something else new. I almost forgot. I set them right next to me. And then was going to forget about them. We have added a couple cross-stitch items into the shop. My husband had made these. These are floss organizers or floss keepers. There's so many different names for them. It's a set of 2 of them. And one says Floss Boss and the other one Feeling Stabby. So these are currently in the shop. And then he also did needle minders, which these are really cute. Feeling Stabby with the little needle. And then there's the magnet on the back, and the magnet comes with, so you can put it on your Ada cloth or whatever type of fabric you're using, and it'll hold your needle on there. So those are new. And the last thing for the shop, We started a Christmas and winter sale today. So all of the Christmas and winter bags are marked 30% off, and they have been going fairly fast. Let me go ahead and run through and show you what I have as of right now, which I'm really surprised on these. But the Christmas Friends, which I love, this one is so bright and cheerful. This is the sock size. I have 2 of those. The gingerbread, I have got 3 of the sock size. Okay, the next 2 I know I'm down to 1 because I've sold a few of those. I can't remember what I called this one, but there's 1 of those. The snowflakes, I have 1 of those left in the sock size. And all of these, again, are 30% off right now. In the medium, I have 2 of the Christmas Friends. I have 2 of the snow globes. Oh, stop. In small cross-stitch bags, I have 2 of the snow globes. And 2 of the Winter Friends. The bag that I had in the blemish section, which was already marked down, because as you can see, it's a little narrower at the bottom than it is at the top, is also on top of the markdown for blemished is 30% off as well. So, and that's a large cross-stitch bag. So all of that is in the shop, and that's Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Okay. I have FOs, guys. I do not have many whips because I was really focusing on making sure I got all my projects done for Christmas. All right, this first project is really going to shock you guys. If you've been with me for a while, you might actually know what's in this bag because I've not been able to use this bag, which is one of my favorite ones, because I've had this project in there for so long. Let me find the pattern. It's a Casapinka pattern. I don't think it even has a picture on it. No. It was originally a knit-along from, it looks like 2021. And it was called Pinions. And it is a poncho made out of minis, scraps, whatever. So I had just pulled a bunch of minis I had from different advent calendars. And I showed it before. It was in, I finished knitting it and it was in the big rectangle. And I needed to weave in all the ends and block it and then seam it. And you guys could probably tell me better than I can, but I know it's been a few months that it's just been sitting there. Well, I had to do it because it's for Alisha, and I decided it was going to be for Christmas. So I had to get it done. So I did. Guys, okay, it's going to be kind of hard to show because, okay, so there's the neck. I think she is going to love it. And that's the back with the seam. And it's so bright and colorful. So yeah, I think she's really gonna like this. And there was 2, and this will kind of, when it is on, like the front will kind of go down a little bit. There was 2 ways of doing the neckline. There was just the plain where you just seamed it and didn't do anything else, which is what Alisha wanted. I had asked her, I shown her pictures of it. The other option, I believe you did the same thing, but then you had to pick up stitches and you did like a shawl kind of collar, like a bunchy, more collar to it. But yeah, she had opted for this. So I think she is going to love this. I think she will actually get a lot of use out of this. Because I had asked her if she'd rather have the potluck pullover sweater or the poncho, and she has this thing for ponchos. So I went ahead and knit this. I am still going to knit her a potluck pullover though as well, because I have plenty of minis and scraps and stuff like that. So, but another Christmas present I'm going to have to wrap. All right. Then, which this is not knitting, but I've done a lot of stuff lately that was not knitting. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Guys, I've shown you before, Peanut's scrapbook. It is completely done. And it ended up being like 56 pages. Yeah, 56 pages. So, see? Ta-da. So I finished that one. And then I finally went... Why is the thing opening? There we go. Then I finally... Well, I went to get Little Man's a scrapbook for his. And they were not on sale at Hobby Lobby. So I was like, well, let me just find a spot to sit this. Hold on. Okay. Let me just wait until next week, because if they're not on sale this week, they'll be on sale next week. So they were. So I went and I bought his scrapbook. And I finished his as well. I don't know how many his was. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 16. His is 53. So they're fairly close. And I finished this basically in 2 days. Wanted to be done. So that's 2 more gifts to wrap. Peanuts is getting wrapped for Phil. And Lucas's is getting wrapped for Alisha. Then... Okay, so this is my ornament bag. Before I forget, let me show you the first ornament that I did. I have pictures of some things because I have mailed out some of the projects. So I had knit this one, which is out of Arkansas Yarn Co. Grand Opening. And then I also knit another one of the blue ones. So I didn't get as many of these done as I thought I would. I still had 4 more balls in here. So originally my goal was to do 6 of them, but I was running behind on other things. So I will probably just keep that even after Christmas passes. I will keep this out and continue to work on them through the new year. Okay. This next one. Oh, guys. This one gave me fits. It's the sweater for Little Man. We have a lot of wrapping to do. I hate wrapping. The pattern I was using is what? It was a free pattern. Raglan sweater. Well, that's easy enough. Okay, I was going to show you the picture if I could. There we go. Raglan sweater. And last time I showed it to you, I had the body done, which I was knitting out of the Karen Cakes. And started the sleeves. Well, they had you pick up the sleeve stitches, and then they didn't want you to pick up any extra stitches underneath the underarm. Well, you needed to. Otherwise, there was going to be holes. So I picked up extra stitches, knit the whole sleeve, and then looked at it and realized I forgot to decrease back down the stitches, and the arm was really, really wide. So I had to rip out the whole entire sleeve I had just knit the other sleeve, finished it, held it up, went, something doesn't seem right. Realized that for the ribbing on the sleeve, I forgot to change to the smaller needles on the one sleeve, so I had to take that back out. So I feel like the sweater has been taken out, I don't know how many times at this point, but it's done. So that will be a gift for little man, since I had already made Peanut a sweater. And he always, Alisha puts him in his sweaters quite often, so it'll get a lot of wear. Okay, oops, almost dropped my phone. All right, up next is going to be another picture. So this was, and I showed this last time, a shawl I was knitting on called Touch of Lace. It is a great one skein shawl pattern. I had this left, and then the few grams I used for the ornament, and that was it. Let me just verify. Yeah, Arkansas Yarn Co. Grand opening. I was right. This I have sent off because it was a gift. I took a picture. It's not the best picture, I will admit. Oh, I guess I took 3 pictures. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, I'm all cockeyed. That. And then I got a little close up so you can kind of see the lace section. So that's been finished. Along with that, the other item I finished was a cross stitch project. Well, where's the original picture? Really? Oh, here it is. You remember it was of the dog, Sharpay. I almost lost the name of the dog. So I finished stitching it, and then I actually made it into a tote. Why didn't I? There we go. So that's it all sewn up. And then you can kind of see the fabric I put on the inside had multicolored different polka dots, which I thought tied in with it very well. And then I dyed a yarn set, which I did keep one for myself, to go along with it, which is this. So there's all the different speckles in there, that different colors that are in the cross stitch design, and then all the black is because her Sharpay is black. So I did that set to go with it. So I thought that came out really nice. Let me delete that picture. 2, delete. Okay, so I'm keeping track of where I'm at. I think, oh, nope. I had another one, but I can't show that to you yet. All right, this. So, if you watched last week during acquisitions, Karen had, what was it called? She had shown an item that she purchased that I think it was called like Sticky Bob or Sticky Bill or something sticky. And basically it was like this little container that you opened and it was sticky in the sides. So like when you're doing the mill hill or any embroidery that has beads, you can put the beads in there and then, you know, they don't go flying everywhere. Well, me being me, I'm kind of thrifty for some things. And that was one of those things that I was like, wow, they're getting that much for? No. So, along with my husband's help, I made my own. So, I made 4 of them. Well, can't really see them that well. I'll go through them. So, it's a CD case. I took some scrapbooking paper and put in there. And then when you open it up, no, that one is stuck. Let me try a different one. There we go. So when you open it up, there's a sticky. And what that is one of the mats for the Cricut machines. We had an extra one. So he cut it down to size and we put it in there so it will hold the beads. We tried it out and it worked really well. So I've got that one, that one, that one, and then that one. So, yeah, I will have, I need to get them to stick down better because that one came apart. I had stuck the mats down with double-sided tape, but I might need to use a little bit more on a couple of them. This was kind of like all trial and error, and we kind of changed how we were going to do it a couple different times, or I did in my mind how I was going to do it. And then with my husband's help, we finally decided on this. So I will be set when I start doing the Mill Hill kits with the beads. No more chasing them around my living room. Okay, that is all I have for FOs. Which I feel like was a lot. Just those 2 scrapbooks and the cross stitch was a lot. Coupon codes. We just have the 2 of them. Let's see. If Gypsy Yarns, if you use code KFB20, you will receive 20% off in her Etsy store. Amanda Rake Cole on Ravelry, use code KFB19 for 20% off any of her patterns. Reminder, speaking of Ravelry, we still have the knit along going on, or as I've started to call it, the gift the knit, the craft along. But it's the gift the knits. It goes until Christmas, which I think I said actually it goes to the 31st. But we won't draw winners until the first podcast of the year. We are up to 437 FOs in there. You can enter anything that's going to be a gift for somebody other than yourself. And we've pretty much said, you know, any crafts, whatever. We will be changing the name of it next year. So there's that. Whips. I don't have many. Nope. Do not have much at all. So I started a new pair of Point Edwards mitts because I do not have all of Laura's mitts done yet, which is fine. I will get them done. And I am using Dragon Horde yarn. The colorway is Pig Farts. Holding it double, so it's because it is a fingering, and the pattern calls for DK weight. And I literally just cast it on the cuff of the first one. But you can see how pretty the yarn is going to knit up. Ugh. DPNs. So these will now get worked on, as well as my Mama Vertebrae, which has been set to the side because I had all the Christmas projects to finish. So I didn't even work on that at all. I worked on, this is my last Christmas gift I have to finish, which is not a big deal. I'm almost done. It's the last pair of socks for Phil. And I just am a little bit past the magic heel, which ends right here. So I just have to do the leg and the ribbing. So I should be able to finish these tonight while I'm watching TV. When I showed them last time, I was all the way down there. So did quite a bit of knitting. This is fingering weight. It is Knit Picks. And that's all I can tell you because I don't remember the colorway and I do not have the tag in here. No. So these will be done by next time. I won't have them, needless to say, because I will be giving them to him on Christmas Day in his bag of socks. Okay. Only other thing that I worked on, and it was very limited worked on, was my pair of Journey socks, which is out of Cherry Pie Cottage. And it was from her Hocus Pocus calendar, advent calendar. And like I said, it probably doesn't look like much, but I have been working on the decreases for the toes. I just have a few more decreases, and then Kitchener this one, and the first one will be done. So I'm suspecting by next time I will have the full set done. We haven't been going out, so this hasn't been getting a lot of work. So yeah, there's that. That is it. That is all my whips that I've worked on. And my whip pile, honestly, on my couch has gotten very small. So I'm going to try to clean that up a little bit before I cast on a bunch of stuff. Although I do have a Christmas Eve cast on coming up, which you'll see in just a second. So we'll see how well this works out, me not casting on new stuff. Alright, I do have a couple of purchases. Okay. Next one. Let's see. This, I feel like I need to show you the picture. So, Ann Tudor does the glass stitch markers. And I had seen a post on Instagram that she was accepting custom orders. And she had shown like different pet ones. So, you guys know me, I wanted one of Moo Moo. So I sent her a picture of Moo Moo. Let me show you. This is the picture I sent her. Guys, it is so cute. I can't wait to start using this now that I'm showing you. Hopefully I'll be able to hold this. Look at it. It's so cute. I am so happy with this. It was so nice. Came wrapped up in a little thing and was was in the tin. And then she sent along a pen, artesian glass stitch markers, and it is AnnTudor.com. Think you can see that? Yep. So that was really, really, So nice. I need to post pictures on Instagram now that I have shown it on the podcast. Maybe I'll leave that sitting up there and perhaps I will remember. All right. And then I think I talked about this last time. I think so. I had ordered a Hallmark Christmas Eve cast-on kit. I don't know. Yeah, it was a secret. I believe everybody has gotten theirs, but if you haven't, look away because I'm showing it. So let me show you what came with it. So there was a hot cocoa mix and a couple of candy canes. One of mine did not make it through the mail, but that's okay. It will eat the same. Did I say this is from Ramblin' Needles? Ramblin' Needles? Oh, that's what it says on the label, so it has to be. I was going to pull up her purchases and reviews. Zoop. There she is. Let me pull up her. Yeah, Ramblin' Needles, and this is her Etsy store. You can also find her on Instagram. So the yarn is called Tree Lighting Ceremony. And I got the DK weight, which is a 75/25. Guys, it is really pretty. I hope this is showing up well. When I'm looking at it on the TV, it's not looking. But it's got blues, speckles, and reds. And I mean, there's like all different. And then it came with 2 minis. And then you have the option of bag or no bag, I believe. No, I hadn't got a bag. So it's a drawstring bag. And it's got some trees and deers. Plain black liner. Cinch. So I'll put it in there when I work on it. And I had already decided on a pattern when I ordered it. It's a DK weight sock. It's by Lauren Slagle, who is Lolo Did It. It's called the 4-Hour Sock. That's what that looks like. So, yeah, that's what this yarn will be. So that's what it will be casted on Christmas Eve. Oh, it looks like, yeah, this is knit, I'll have to figure out if I'm a small, medium, large. Have to measure that. I forgot what I did last time. Yeah, so this is cuff down, which is fine. So, yeah, that will be fun. So I need to get my yarn caked this next week here, and that way it's ready. So that was my 2 purchases. That was it. Well, my regular purchases, I should say. I do have a couple Goodwill finds. Okay. I got a Mill Hill Spring Bouquet. I think it's it. Does it say it's a... Oh, it doesn't really say. Sometimes they'll say like if it's an ornament or if it comes with a magnet. It looks like this one comes with a pin, but you make it into whatever. I paid 99 cents for it. And that one, and I guess the beads and everything, so that'll be one I'll need to use my bead things for. I got a Design Works And they call this a 14 count plastic canvas kit. I would not call this a, I mean, it's not true plastic canvas because you're not using yarn, you're using embroidery floss still. This makes one of the ornaments. It's more of the, reminds me of a, the perforated paper. No. So I got that. That was 99 cents as well. I got this lace ornament, and I picked this one up because this was the color of the week. So it was marked 99 cents, but I got it half off. And I believe I already have one of these kits up in my cross stitch section of my room. So I have 2 of those. Alright, and then I found, which I was worried about this when I first saw it because it was open like this. And a lot of times when items are open like that in Goodwill, it just, everything that was in the packaging gets dumped out. But everything was there. So this is the white tulip purse / cosmetic bag. It originally came from Hobby Lobby and was $24.99. I got it at Goodwill for $1.99. And this one's open, so I can show you. It's a, ooh, that's blue velvet. So it's a zippered pouch. And it's printed on there already. And then it comes with your floss. And I think, oh, no, I was thinking the needle was missing, but no, the needle is even in there, which that would have made a difference. And little sheet of instructions, so everything was in there. So I'm excited about that one because blue. And I gotten, if you remember, I gotten some of these at the cross stitch store that I went to in Kentucky. And I definitely paid more than $1.99 there, so. Okay, then I got this one. Which was 99 cents. And somebody packaged it up quite nicely. They purchased the pattern. And then they purchased the floss and put in there as well. So that was all in there for the 99 cents. Then, I gotta refer to my phone for a second because I bought a couple of them that I bought them with somebody in mind. And they've already gone to that person, but I know I have pictures. Okay. So I also got this one, which was the same lady because she had purchased pattern, had all the floss with it, and it was the hometown. Oh wait, no. That's not the one I gave her. Hold on. That one I set aside. Maybe I don't. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Okay, same thing though. The pattern and the floss was purchased, and it is the Country Cottage Ornament, and I believe I only paid 99 cents for it. So that was that one there. And then there was one more I gave her, which was this one, which was so adorable. It was a little kit, and I had the floss in there. You just had to get, and I had the pattern, but you have to get like the material, fabric, whatever, do it on. And it was called Noel. And I knew those two when I saw them that she would like them. So I picked those up for her. Then I also, because you can never have too many, picked up a H 5mm crochet hook for, well, it was 99 cents, but it was half off that day. And then my husband found this over in his section. It was 99 cents and brought it over to me. Just some needles and the needle threader, which I dropped mine down into my couch last time I was using it, and I'm not going to get that thing until we move the couch. So that was handy that there was a needle threader in there. It's like perfect timing. Alright, so those were my Goodwill finds for this time. I thought I had found something else. Well, it's not going to come to me. I did go to Hobby Lobby on one of the trips for getting scrapbook stuff. Guys, at that point, I think they had 60% off all the holiday stuff. Now they're 70% off. Well, I couldn't resist this little bag. I mean, it's just a little bitty thing, but how cute was it? I had brought those gnomes. I had crocheted ornaments. I had made up a bag with a gnome ornament and a couple sets of the the needle stoppers for the ladies in my knit group. So I put them all in there on Thursday when I went. It was all festive. I just thought it was really cute. Alright, and then I also received, I actually received a couple Christmas presents, but, and I did not do this, it ripped. This is all I know so far of my sisters because I've been a good girl and I have not opened it. I know, everybody's shocked. I'm behaving. But I did open the one that came from Jenny of Cherry Pie Cottage. And she got me some diamond paintings. And I'm not going to open the whole package because they're so nice and flat for as far as storing them in my diamond painting thing for when I get to them in the rotation. But there is a little picture up at the top. So this is, it's got blue and it looks like some purple, a rose, which you guys know is right up my alley. These are all roses. Oh, that one's in a weird spot. Alright, I might have to, I guess we're just going to have to do it, folks. So if you're ever wondering what a diamond painting kit looks like when you get it, now you will know. So when you unroll this, you will find your wax, your tray, your stylus, all of your beads in individual packages with the numbers coordinating to your project. And there's that one. Look how beautiful. That's going to be really pretty. And they have the clear foam, or clear protective over them because underneath that is the sticky, which is how the little beads stick to it. Will I ever be able to get that? You know what? I'm not going to try to do it now while you're waiting on me. We'll just set it over there. This one is like purples. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them. You'll see them when I do them though. And this one you can tell has like the reds and deep magentas. Yeah, that would be more of a red one. So she got me 4 of them, so that was really sweet. So I'll put these up in my diamond painting section of the room. That way, when I finish the one I'm working on, these will get put into rotation. I do have one big one, though, I need to do before this because it's going to be a present for Alisha for next Christmas. I know. Wait, I'm already thinking about next Christmas. But it's a pretty large one, and it's going to take a while for me to do. So I need to get moving on that. I really need to get back to doing the diamond painting because I haven't done it in a bit. And I mean, I have 3 out of the 4 done for my wall setting, so I need to just finish that 4th one and be done with it. So yeah, that's all of everything I got that. And TV watching. Hallmark Christmas movies. Still working on Roswell because I haven't been watching it a whole lot. I think I'm almost done. The last 2 weeks have been pretty busy. It was a lot of grandma duty, which I'm going to pull up pictures for you. Because I'm going to forget what order I did things in. So, what is this? Oh, okay. So we had, I don't know if I've shown these or not. This was Monday when we went to the dance studio. She took her picture in front of the tree. Little man, he's a mover and a shaker, so he's hard to get a picture of. This was actually when we were leaving. I managed to get a little picture and him peeping out through the Santa. And then little man, oh, and then let's see, so that was Monday. Wednesday, I took Olivia to ornament making class. So we went and made ornaments. Just a little picture of her at it. Most of the stuff I got that day were videos. Thursday, little man went and got his first haircut. I have to admit, I was kind of sad. So he has, I'm not going to be able to find a good picture. He had curls in the back. Nothing like Peanut, but he had curls. So, oh, that's a video. I was trying to find a picture of him with it longer. Here we go. So this was him before haircut. This is him after haircut. And he was a really good boy and sat in the car. And the styling. Yes, it sticks up in the front. All his curls are gone, guys. So he did that on Thursday. Friday, what did we do Friday? Friday, I took little man to toddler playtime. Toddler, is that what it was called? Yes, toddler playtime. That was Friday morning. And then I picked Olivia up from school and I took her to the Gallery of Trees, which she had fun there. So it's her standing in front of one of the trees. She was really cheesing it. She got to enter into a coloring contest. She also did a card for a soldier. So that was fun. Friday night, we then went to, my husband's work had a kids' Christmas party. So we went and had fun at the Christmas party. There she is wearing her reindeers or playing ring toss. Here's the kids, their dad, my husband, and Mr. Grinch. So that was a lot of fun. I had to take her to school again the other day because Alisha's car wouldn't start. And then I took her out and did a few things, and I'm going to have her again next week as well. So a lot of grandbaby time, which is great. I just do my stuff in between their stuff, and we're good to go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I told you guys this would be fairly short, so I don't think so. So go ahead and check out the new bags and the bags that are also on sale right now for 30% off at Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. As always, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And I can't think of anything else. So me and Karen, hopefully we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.